All right, Coach. Last week against Alabama-Huntsville, you picked up your first conference win since coming to West Georgia. Based on the start of the season, how refreshing was this win for you?
It was a good win, but it wasn't something that was unexpected for us. We kind of battled through a couple different seasons this year, being a new coach, new players, the first part of the season, the preseason, then the exhibition season, and then our early season didn't go the way we wanted, but we talked about going into this thing that 2011 was a fresh start, and a conference season's always a fresh start. So everybody starts out 0-0 in the conference, and for us to go in there and win, we were excited about it, but it wasn't something that we didn't expect to do.
All right. Given the results this weekend with Huntsville beating West Alabama, what are your thoughts about the upcoming game against West Alabama?
Well, I think first of all, those results tell you that our league is extremely balanced, and anybody can beat anybody on any night. First of all, so you have to have that approach. You got to prepare. I don't think there's a dominant team in this league, and I don't think there's a team that's not very good in this league. I think we're all right there. So the variables are going to be really small in terms of what's going to separate wins and losses in the top 4 from the top 6. Going into this weekend with West Al on Thursday, we know we've got to play a good game. We've got to really rebound the ball. We've got to control tempo with our offense, which is something we'll struggle to do the way we want to do it in the future, but we're getting there. And then he's got Coach Rhodes got probably the best player in the league in Misty Dale, and we've got to contain her.
All right. We got a big game coming up this weekend as well. How do you prepare your team for big rivalry games like the one against Valdosta State this Saturday?
Well, that's a tough question because I've only played Valdosta once in my career. That was coincidentally my last game at Christian Brothers. So I'm not that familiar with a huge rivalry with me personally with Valdosta. We've got 2 players that have been here for a year, so it's not like they've got this huge rivalry thing with Valdosta. Now, Alexis Pace, my graduate assistant, will tell me that, and I'm going to have her talk to the team about the emotions that come out in those games because she's been a part of 5 of them, and I think she was a pretty major part of last year. And I think for all the new players, they're just going to have to kind of jump in there like I am and go, okay, well, this is what it is. But we're not going to prepare any more or less for a rivalry game than we do anybody else because every game is important.
All right, Coach, I want to talk about Crystal Delft. She had a solid performance this past weekend. How has she improved over the course of the season?
Well, Crystal's worked really hard from day one. I think she's earned the respect of not only the coaching staff but her teammates for their work ethic. She's challenged. We tease her a little. She's challenged. She's not the quickest player on the floor generally, nor is she the most athletic. But she has a lot of strength and she has a lot of want to. And what really helped her is she got off a couple threes and got going. She is a good shooter. She's a good free throw shooter. She's a smart kid. She's a gritty kid. She plays hard inside. And again, it was nice to see, but those are not unexpected results from her as well too. The key is now can we iron it out and get it on a consistent basis. She's a little gimpy this weekend with a knee, so I'll be anxious to see how she comes out on Thursday.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you.